Good morning students. In this class, I will be doing class 10 Samachir Kalvi syllabus or matriculation syllabus. Third chapter Algebra exercise 3.10. Solve the following quadratic equations by factorization method. Already 3 sums I have completed. Fourth sum. Root of 2x squared, root 2x squared plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So in this, root 2x squared plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So here root 2 and 5 root 2. We have to cross multiply this. We have to multiply this since we are having coefficient for x squared. So that has to be multiplied with the constant term. So when we multiply any two terms, we have to get here 5 root 2 into root 2. 5 root 2 into root 2. So root 2 into root 2 is 2. 5 into 2 is 10. So when we multiply any two terms, we have to get 10. And when we add same two terms, we have to get 7. Accordingly, we have to take numbers. So it is very simple. 5 2s are 10. So here 5, 2. 5 2s are 10. Since it is positive sign, no problem. So for plus 5 and plus 2 is plus 7. So root 2 x squared plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So now when we combine the first two terms and the next two terms, in these two terms we can take root 2x as common term. Root 2x. So the remaining terms are x plus root 2. In this 2 already we have taken root 2. So the balance is root 2. So x plus root 2 we have inside. So x plus root 2, if we have this, so we'll take plus 5 outside. So in this 5 we have, in this, so 5 into x is 5x, 5 into root 2 is 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So root 2x plus 5 and x plus root 2 are the factors. So we get x is equal to, that is root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus root 2 is equal to 0. So we'll get root 2x is equal to root 2x is equal to minus 5, x is equal to minus 5 by root 2. Then here on the other side x is equal to minus root 2. So the factors are minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2. So these are the factors for the given quadratic equation. Then the next one is 2x squared minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. So in this we are having 1 by 8. We are having a fraction. So we will take LCM for this fraction. So LCM for that is 8. So here 1 into 8, 8 into 2 is 16. So 16x squared minus 1 into 8, 8 into x is 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. So when we cross multiply this 8 and 0, it will become 0 on the other side. So we will get 16x squared minus 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we got a quadratic equation here. Okay. Then when we multiply any two terms, we have to get 16 into 1 is 16. When we multiply it, we will get 16. The same two numbers if we add, we have to get minus 8. Accordingly, we have to take numbers. So what are the two numbers we can take? 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16 if we take. That will be 16. 4 into 4 is 16. If we take minus 4 and minus 4, it will be plus 16. And if we add that minus 4 and minus 4, we will get minus 8. So we will substitute that in the middle term. So 16x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So now we will take first two terms and next two terms. So first two terms, in that 4x will take common. So balance will be 4x minus 1. So here in the next two terms, if we want 4x minus 1, we will take minus 1 outside is equal to 0. So the factors are 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. So now we equate this to 4x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. 4x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 4. So the same thing here also. 4x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 4. So the factors are 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. This is how it has to be done. Okay, thank you.